I did it again. What sits behind me is my new 1998 Nissan Skyline Coupe. For comments get filled, it is a GTT, not a GTR. I wish I could find a crashed GTR, but normally they just cut them in half and just part out, you know, the RB26 and everything like that immediately. But that is a GTT. Luckily the chassis aren't too far off. I bought one that's in really horrible condition, lots of dents and lots of things to do to it. As you guys have known, I drove across the country to essentially get this. Spent about 6,000 miles driving throughout 6 days, collecting parts for this thing and the car itself. So I'm extremely tired right now. I got a good night's sleep yesterday. I'm still exhausted mentally. I have no idea why, but I'm extremely excited to share this journey with you guys because, like I said, this is a build that I wanted to do. This is probably would be my most ballsy build. It's not the right word to use, but I can't even think of the right words to use, honestly. I mean, this is obviously not something that's just simple to do. This thing is essentially a shell, basically a shell. I mean, there's no wiring in it. There's no wiring of any kind. There's a partial interior. Yeah, and this thing is pretty beat up, as you can see. And back there, the quarter panels have some dents and dings. The roof has a giant ding right there, which is actually a little bit too bright. There you go, you can see that better. Right above the windshield, another one right here, and a little bit of a flat ding right here. You probably can't see on camera. The windshield is smashed, of course, it always happens to be. Engine bay is super rough with I don't know, a lot of God knows what hammering slash I really don't even know. And the door, of course, which I don't even think is salvageable. Maybe it is, but I'd rather not. I think it's just cheaper to find a GTT door, quite honestly. I'm essentially just planning on making like a GTR clone almost, I would say. Something that has the OEM GTR authentic panels on it, both aftermarket and OEM. I'm gonna skip back to when I first got this car a few days ago in Alabama. Yeah, so this is the new project. Project Save a... I really just want to call it Project like Save a Shitty Skyline. Literally, no, but the funny thing is I was literally looking. In Japan, if they have the smallest fender bender, if they have a dent on the roof like this has, they scrap it and then they part it out. Yeah, and then there's like some kid in America piecing 4 pieces of this car together to be one. Crazy. I forgot how good quality this is. Yeah, it had like eyelids on it. I was like, oh. This is yours now. Nothing to see. Don't worry, nobody on Facebook watches my videos. I tell them to, but they don't. quick. I'm like an hour in, driving up north to Chicago, like I said, to grab the other parts, which I'll probably feature in the next episode. Sorry, a lot of the filming of the car was quite rushed, simply because I got here like at 2 p.m. and I was kind of have to, like, I wanted to be on the road already by 6 p.m. and I didn't end up leaving until like 8:40. So I literally just was not even thinking about grabbing the camera or filming, you know. I make a really tight schedule with me for driving so I can get back home on Friday night when my trailers do Saturday morning, just in case there's any room for error or anything happening. And sadly, you know, we still had some stuff to do with the Skyline. It had no rear end, so it didn't roll around, so we had to put the rear end from his other Skyline on there. And then he had to take his wiring harness out because he used to have like a K18 in there motor, a 180SX motor. So yeah, so sorry. Honestly, during this whole trip, I really thought that I would be like editing on the road, like right before bed I'd be like editing. That has not been happening at all. Literally, when I stop, I sleep. When I wake up, I start driving again. There hasn't been an in-between, you know? I'm not really sure even how to put this video together because there's just so much stuff. Because I got more than just the shell. There's other parts. There's a whole other Skyline that I have to show you guys, which will be in probably the next video because there's just simply too much stuff to put into one video. It would be just too long, and most people wouldn't watch all the way through, so I'd rather just kind of do it like the shell, the parts car, and then other panels and stuff like that, and then also why I'm doing this as well. But I've always really wanted an R34 Skyline, and I don't want to pay the premiums of the US market, so in some way it's a million times cheaper to just build it yourself. I would not recommend it because it's a lot. It's a lot. It's not something that's easy, so to say, but we'll figure it out together. And I really just wanted to do a video where I actually try on a car. I actually wanted to do I wanted to build a car that I feel like I'm actually going to be building it right, you know, doing everything right, knowing that everything that I'm doing is 100% my skill capacity. And I really can't wait to share this adventure with you guys. If you're really excited about this, please be sure to subscribe, like, comment if you are a fellow, you know, JDM fanboy and you really like all the Japanese cars and stuff like that, just like I do. I'm really glad to be back to them. Really like the history behind them. And this is actually my second right-hand drive car. My first right-hand drive car was my Nissan 240SX S14 Silvia that had an RB20 in it, actually. I'm so excited to share this with you guys. Before you guys say like, oh, you're just gonna sell it, you know, that's not gonna happen. I'm the only one that's stupid enough to buy this, you know. Only I could do this. I plan to finish this, and I want to do multiple videos on all the steps in progress and what I'm going to learn with this car and everything like that. So please leave a comment below thinking what you think about all this, what you think I should do with it. I already kind of have my set plan in my head, but I'll discuss that later because I'd rather not just give out my whole like, oh, I want to do this, you know. Obviously, this isn't something that's going to come together in a day, or if not even a month, quite honestly, because I plan to just get a welder, some hammer, die tools and stuff like that for fabricating the metal body and everything, and just kind of spend weeks on the body just getting it straight, prep it for paint and all that type of stuff. So that's kind of my goal, but can't wait to share with you the other Skyline in the next video. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.